Muy bien, seguimos adelante con esta cumbre de AmCham Colombia y Google y vamos a hablar ahora de un tema muy importante que es la innovación y experiencia tecnológica. Quiero, antes de presentar a nuestra panelista, advertirles, esta conferencia va a ser en inglés, así que si usted quiere escucharlo en inglés, simplemente siga nuestra plataforma sin ningún inconveniente, pero si quiere pasar a la opción de traducción en español, que también tenemos disponible, le pedimos el favor que en este momento actualice su navegador en la plataforma en que estamos transmitiendo en este momento, para que ayude a la opción de seleccionar el idioma original, que va a ser inglés, lo repito, o el idioma de español con la opción del traductor. Entonces, los invito a que escojan en este momento en qué idioma quieren escuchar, inglés, seguir en la plataforma, o si español, entonces actualizan su navegador para que puedan escoger la opción. Con esta aclaración, les quiero presentar a Rosana Herbst. Ella es directora de servicios conectados globales de GM Sudamérica, quien se conecta con nosotros para compartir la presentación sobre innovación y experiencia tecnológica desde General Motors. Rosana, muy buenas tardes. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today. And please go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm really glad to be here today. You know, thanks to Google and thanks to AmCham for the invitation. Thank you.
It's
so I will start my presentation today, and maybe we can already take a look on the slides. I'm not seeing the slides. So.
Okay, Ana Maria will start sharing her screen to see the slides on your presentation.
Okay, perfect. Okay, great. So let's go to the next, Fiona. Thank you. Okay. So as I said, you know, I'm so glad to be here today. You know, I'm going to start my presentation talking about something really important for us at GM, and it's about diversity, equity, and inclusion. So recently, I'm sure that you guys heard, you know, Mary Barra, our CEO, she announced that GM will be the most inclusive company in the world. And this means a lot for all of us. So, you know, it became something really personal for each one of us in GM. And we are all committed on creating moments every day that value background, opinions, ideas, different from our own thoughts. So I'm so happy and so proud to be the leader of GM Women in South America. And in this position, I have a mission to attract, engage, retain, and develop great women to drive business results. So we have plans. So then we are going to have a much more diversity and women talents in key positions of the company. Especially on that positions that today, you know, we see that we could have a more talent in like, positions related to technology, science, engineering, etc. So you're going to see during my presentation that diversity is one of our key pillars in GM today. So we can move to the next, please. Okay. So now I wanna talk here about the GM vision today. You know, we want to build a world with zero crash, zero emission, and zero congestion. And for this to happen, we are focusing actions such as investment in technology, in research, innovative solutions, and cultural changes in our corporation. So, however, when we thought about this years ago, we knew we could not do it alone. So now I want to show you a video that will talk more about what I'm saying here. And it's a video that will show the new GM statement of intent. Everybody in.
Three years ago, GM shared its vision of a future with zero crashes, zero emissions, and zero congestion. But we never thought achieving such a vision could be done alone. It would require technological, cultural, and industry change.
General Motors wants to put everyone in an electric vehicle and we have the technology and manufacturing expertise, as well as the global scale to do it. 000 is a bold vision, but we're committed to it because we believe it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do. You know, I have 3 kids, and I want my kids to have the same appreciation and enjoyment of the environment and the world we live in that I got to have.
I'm excited to share with you the new marketing campaign we are kicking off that brings together the personalities, influencers, and everyday drivers who will inspire this movement. That will take all of us. An inflection point in the history of electric vehicles, and the start of a more expansive, inclusive view of an all-electric future. GM is ready to lead, to inspire, and ignite a movement to reflect this modern dynamic mission. We're updating our brand identity to represent the technology-powered optimism that we feel.
With the new logo, we wanted to make it more modern, fresh, and innovative. We wanted something that was new, but it still needed to herald back to our past. And we've injected color into the logo that represents not only where we're headed in terms of our electrification strategy, but also zero emissions with the open blue skies.
This is a new chapter for GM, built on people, of hundreds of thousands of dedicated change agents inside General Motors and millions of drivers around the world. So, the question I want to ask everyone is, are you in?
Okay. So as you saw in the video, you know, GM employees and all global communities are in this together. So GM Futures will be built on its people, and we're going to drive products, softwares, and services that makes EVs accessible to all. So everybody is based on 3 fundamental pillars. So the first one is excite and inspire a new generation of buyers and acceleration the adoption of electric vehicles. So as you saw in the video, we are also changing we have a new logo now in the company, more modern and fresh. So demonstrate GM leadership in electric vehicles, and also, you know, position the great performance and flexibility of our battery platform, the Ultium. Okay, so then the question is, you know, and how about connectivity? How connectivity is part of this story? So we are in a very fast transformation, and I would like to tell you a bit more about this evolution. So as you can see here, and as you know, the cars, they have much more sensors today than they had in the past, and those sensors, they evolved a lot, and they are much more sophisticated and faster than before. So connected car brought a different level of connectivity and other opportunities and possibilities for the people, such as connecting their cell phones, using navigation through the integrated map, and other connected services that only Chevrolet offers in South America, such as Wi-Fi and OnStar safety and security services. So as the future of this transformation, and as you can see here, we have autonomous and electric vehicles within a much bigger context of connectivity, you know. For sure, we're going to have, you know, I'm sure that you guys already heard the Internet of Things, and here, you know, in automotive industry, we use a term which is vehicle to X, V2X, a vehicle connected to everything. So, and here I brought some examples on what I'm talking about. So the first one is vehicle talking to vehicle, vehicle talking to pedestrian, and vehicle talking to network. So this is going to be really the new stage of the connectivity in the future. So then the next slide, well, you know, so within this big context, we know that connectivity becomes critical to our future, and it's totally aligned with our vision in GM. So basically, you know, here I brought you some other examples. So accidents, and you can see there in the first box, accidents are expected to decrease significantly. Vehicle-to-vehicle connectivity will help to control the speed of the cities. So congestion, which is the second one, is the second bullet. Congestion should also decrease significantly vehicle-to-vehicle connectivity, decrease significant, and vehicle-to-vehicle connectivity will help us to connect the speed of the cities as well. So electric cars and connected and vehicle connected to infrastructure will also provide emissions reductions by reducing traffic, generating less congestions, and help our speed control. So moving now to the next slide, please. Okay. So connected car in South America has an exceptional coverage and signal stability. So we have a partnership with a carrier, and in addition to that, we have a full responsibility to control the data protection of our car. So through the OnStar module in the vehicle, the vehicle can perform remote software updates, and also bring security and emergency services to our customers through the OnStar, and also the connected services. As you guys know today, we have the Wi-Fi in our vehicles. So as I said before, the future of connectivity for our cars is fully aligned with GM's vision. As I mentioned, zero crash, zero emission, and zero congestion. So now I would like to share you another video explaining a little bit more about the vision and the mission of GM Connected Services globally. Let's go.
It starts with a vision, a statement that, at its simplest, is a testament of what we hope to be, what we aspire to achieve. For Global Connected Services, our vision is an expression of our daily focus to create a more protected and connected world, with the purpose to make moving through the world better for our customers. We strive every day to advance our commitment to that purpose and vision, with 4 cornerstones that anchor our actions and behaviors. 1. Empower customers. We help people accomplish things they cannot do by themselves. 2. Keep it simple. As we innovate our products and services, we will never make it harder than it needs to be. 3. Earn trust. We will build things that create confidence in our promise. And 4. Create the future. We will lead the industry by seeing and solving what others don't. These are the cornerstones on which we will build our business. And it begins today with our products that build a subscription franchise. OnStar Safety and Security, Connected Services, OnStar Business Solutions, SiriusXM,
Global Connected Services.
We are GM subscription franchise.
And our purpose is to make moving through the world better for our customers.
Our vision is to create a more protected, connected world by empowering our customers,
keeping it simple,
earning trust,
and creating the future.
We are the Global Connected Services team,
and we are driven to make moving through the world better.
Okay, so when you talk about OnStar is really related to our security, safety and security services. That provides peace of mind to our customers. It keeps you and your family safe. And then we have our connected services, and our connected services, we can monitor the cars, the customers can monitor their vehicles. They can use applications on their mobile phone. And of course, they can use today in South America, the Wi-Fi. So also our customers, they can have access to apps that are already installed in our vehicles today in the infotainment of our cars. Moving to the next slide. So now I want to talk a little bit more about Colombia market. And connectivity is already part of our lives. And I brought here some numbers. And in Colombia today, there are 65 million cell phone users. People spend more than 3 hours and 45 minutes connected on social media, and more than 8 hours connected per day. It's really incredible, isn't it? So in large urban centers, we spend more than 274 hours a year in vehicles. It's a long time. So, of course, this is really to say that we cannot, that connectivity is really part of our lives and we cannot live without anymore. So moving to the next. So then we also realized that, there are many accidents and stolen vehicles, and this is huge, And in the last 10 years, more than 65,000 people have died in traffic accidents in Colombia. 65% of these deaths are drivers, and this is really a concern. So in South America, we have high rates of vehicle theft. So in Colombia, during 2019 and 20, more than 19,000 cars were stolen. So safety is also really a concern and one of the pillars for General Motors in the world. So then I brought here some numbers about OnStar and connected services, because I would like to show to you, a little bit of the magnitude of this business and how much we really help people. So we have more than 50,000 connected customers today in Colombia. Huge amount of gigabytes that we already spent, that people already spent in Wi-Fi. 23,000 of My Chevrolet app users. More than 16,000 calls in the call center today. As you know, we have a call center. With people interacting with the people in the vehicle, which is fantastic. And we have almost 99% of stolen vehicles that were recovered. So this is amazing. OnStar, it's really a very successful business in many countries of the world, in US, Canada, China, etc. And today, we have more than 4 million subscribers in the world. So then, now I would like to finish here by saying that, GM is moving with a purpose, and we have basically 6 pillars that are sustaining this purpose. The first one is to be the most inclusive company of the world, is diversity. The second one is electric vehicle, less impact to our environment. The third one, transform the mobility. So lots of initiatives on that as well. Design for environment, it's also something that it's a concern for us. Keep our customers safe with OnStar and all the other possibilities and technologies that we have in our cars today. Earn customers for life, all the experiences that we are bringing to our customers today through connected services or through the VIP, the new vehicle intelligence performance that you're going to have in our vehicles. So let me finish now with a video that shows how people is inspiring us in that journey.
Change. You can resist it, be left behind, or embrace it and move forward.
We're driving it
everywhere.
We emit optimism, not exhaust.
We plug in our vehicles as naturally as we charge our phones.
We don't judge cars by the rev of an engine,
but by the hum of progress. We
are Generation E.
United.
Not by age,
but by the desire
for smart, clean, and safe. To also be fun, easy, and powerful. And our power
comes from this.
Ultium. A battery that charges fast.
Runs long. It fits everyone.
Because when it comes to this all-electric future,
nobody
will be left out.
And that changes everything.
Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Rosana. We have a little misunderstanding here at the backstage. It was a very interesting presentation about what is GM doing in terms of electrical vehicles, and we have some questions that we would like to ask you. First of them is when we are going to be able to see electric vehicles from General Motors in our region.
Okay, this is a great question. We are in a process of analyzing the evolution of electric vehicles, the market in the region, right? So including regulatory topics and infrastructure, and particularly in Colombia, that we know that it's a key EV market in South America. So therefore, the arrival of those vehicles seems more on a mid-term vision. So the idea is to ensure that the vehicles can operate efficiently and the technologies can be affordable for the Colombians. So we are working hard with the region and in terms of electrification and also in order to have news soon. So, but for now, that's our plan. So we're working very hard and putting efforts and working on global dynamics in our corporations.
Great. We are looking forward to have those vehicles in our region very soon. And next question is, at the beginning of your conversation, of your presentation, you spoke about diversity. Can you please tell us what are the benefits of having a diverse team?
Yeah, of course. This is so important. There are many benefits. When we have an inclusive and diverse group, people have a voice. They can show their potential. They dialogue on a safe environment. Bring different perspectives, different opinions, ideas, and allow us to better have decisions by the end of the day. So behave in an inclusive way will also help us to be more innovative, and will help us in this journey of EVs as well. So there is a very interesting study from Deloitte that I would like to say here. When they mentioned that inclusive organizations have better business outcomes, and this is so important. Inclusive organizations have 6 times more. They are 6 times more innovative, and they are six times more likely to anticipate changes or things in the market and respond to our customers. And they are also 2 times more likely to meet or exceed their financial targets, which is amazing.
Well, it's
so
very interesting. Diversity helps to increase productivity and innovation. That's very interesting. We're in Colombia. I cannot let you go asking what are the future in terms of connectivity for General Motors in Colombia.
Okay, that's perfect. So, first one, we want to keep protecting our customers. This is so important. It's as I mentioned before, safety is important it's really important for GM and much more for OnStar, So we want to keep protecting our customer. So we are working on strengthening our safety and security services for our customer, and also bringing more connected cars in Colombia with OnStar system. So there are great things happening today in US. For instance, recently we launched Guardian, which is a way to extend OnStar to other members of their family or our family, and it's going to be out of the vehicle, so through your mobile. So those great things are happening in US. So, and we are working on many initiatives to improve the services in South America as well. So more to come. And of course, then on a connectivity side, we also have understanding that we should, people they will keep connecting their cars, so they will ask for more comfortable situation when they drive, or they will find a ways to take advantage of the time that they are driving, what they can do. So, and we understand, so we are making plans to also bring more connected services that will also evolve with electric and autonomous vehicles as well.
Excellent, great. One final question from our audience. Laura Renteria asks, what made GM to take the decision to be a more included company for females?
Oh, that's great, So I think it's not only for females, right? You want to be an inclusive company at all, right? So this is, as I mentioned before, this is going to bring us so many benefits, right? And we are putting, pillars to make it happen inside GM, like with people, talent, culture. It's a big transformation in our company. And we think this is the right thing to do, basically. Okay, it's the right thing to do, and it's totally aligned with everything that I mentioned here. Our everybody in and electrical vehicles. This new generation of people that are going to use our cars in the future as well.
Great. Well, thank you, Roxana. I think we don't have any more questions at this moment. We would like to thank you for your presentation, for showing us the advances and the progress that GM has been doing in terms of innovation and technology. We're looking forward to see, as we mentioned it before, more electric vehicles in our region. I think all of the drivers, as me, we would like to have one of those very soon. So thank you very much for joining us here with us in this summit with AmCham Colombia and Google.
Thank you, Javier, and thank you again for the invitation. I really enjoyed. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye, bye.
Bye. Muy bien, y de esta manera estamos cerrando este primer día de la cumbre de liderazgo femenino y transformación digital de la Cámara de Comercio Colomboamericana AmCham Colombia con el apoyo de Google. Queremos darle las gracias a todas las personas que se han conectado el día de hoy. Ha sido una jornada muy intensa, pero muy productiva en términos de contenido y de información que hemos recibido desde las primeras horas de la mañana, con la presencia del señor presidente, con la presencia de la primera dama, con los mensajes que nos han dado en términos del desarrollo económico, de la importancia de la inversión, en términos de las actividades que está haciendo el gobierno nacional para promover la equidad y la inclusión, y posteriormente los diálogos que hemos tenido con el presidente de Google, quien ha hecho un énfasis sobre las acciones que está desarrollando esta empresa en términos de equidad e inclusión. También los conversatorios con empresarias emprendedoras que estuvo moderando Ricardo han sido muy productivos. La charla con Adriana Ocampo, quien nos presentó el proyecto de la misión Lucy de la NASA, que va a estar muy interesante y que será lanzado en octubre próximo. Y esta tarde la conferencia sobre la importancia de mujeres en las juntas directivas, que ha sido bien interesante, la participación de Red Hat, que nos mostró todo el fenómeno y la gestión sobre colaboración que están desarrollando con diferentes entidades. Y esta última presentación que tuvimos con GM sobre innovación y tecnología. Ha sido muy productivo, muy intenso este día. Los quiero invitar a que se conecten con nosotros desde mañana, un poco antes de las 8 de la mañana, donde vamos a tener la presentación de la vicepresidenta de la República, Marta Lucía Ramírez, quien también va a compartir todas las acciones que está desarrollando el gobierno nacional en términos de la promoción de equidad e inclusión en el país. Seguiremos en nuestras redes sociales con el numeral Equidad y Transformación Digital. También vamos a estar en las redes sociales para que ustedes también se junten con nosotros y también puedan compartir la invitación a otras personas que estamos seguros les va a parecer muy interesante esta agenda. Por ahora los queremos dejar con esta información sobre el día de mañana y la información sobre esta cumbre de liderazgo femenino y transformación digital de AmCham Colombia con Google.